Hi, I am Neta Moye, and I oversee the Office of Career Services. I'm also a clinical professor of management. I am really excited to be in this role for the Smith School. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you how I got here. You might look at my background and say, that is not obvious why she's leading career services. But then if you look more closely, what you'll see is a thread. There's a red thread that runs through everything that I've done for the last 30 years in my profession. I am very excited to have this role. And while you look at my background and you say, well, maybe not a traditional career services person, there's a red thread that runs through my career. And that red thread is helping people develop and leverage their talents. I actually have moved back and forth, have navigated between academia and industry over the last 30 years, but always focused on building innovative ways to develop and leverage talent, whether that's for an employer or for individuals. I've been back here at the Smith School since 2014. I am a TERP. I got my PhD here in organization behavior. Let's not say when, just to say a long time ago. And I came back in 2014 as a clinical professor, but I came back with two real purposes. And again, this is where the red thread is obvious. I came back to build cutting edge leadership development solutions, both for our students and our executive education partners. But where I came from that, again, the red thread appears. I have worked in industry both in a Fortune 100 company as a recruiter. I also led global employee engagement. I also then worked in a university setting as a professor and building leadership development programming. And then I was a consultant. And in consulting, I worked on helping organizations identify high potential talent and develop them. And so all of that comes together in this role, interestingly. Was it a plan? Did I start 30 years ago and say, I'm going to lead the head of a career services office for a business school? No. But now when you look at it, it almost looks purposeful. That I have a pretty good understanding from both sides of the table, from having been a student at the Smith School, from having been a recruiter, and from having been someone who for corporations identify and develops talent. So I'm really excited to bring all those perspectives together to help students at the Smith School. And help students at the Smith School explore and realize what their own career goals are. If you said you have a vision for OCS and what it is that we will help students do, yeah, I do actually. I think our role is to be a catalyst for each student so that they can secure a foothold in the world of business from which they can create the value they want to create in the world.